this is Christina from Redefine Creative, and I'm back with my fourth layout in the For Love of Homemade Kits series that I am doing on YouTube, and this one is with Hannah, Felicia, and Megan, and I have links below to all of their videos as well. And this is going to be a quick and simple layout that I actually played around with a lot. So there you kind of saw the background, which is actually going away and I didn't end up using. So what you'll see right now is I have a picture of my daughter, and she has her mermaid flipper on her feet, and she's just floating backwards on the pool. And so I am taking some of the papers that I had left for my kit, and I really don't have a lot of paper left to play with, and creating some mats behind my photo. So I'm just kind of moving those around, putting them in at odd little angles, making sure that I have everything kind of connected together. Like I said, this is for the For Love of Homemade Kits, and if you click on the link below, it'll take you back to what was originally in this kit. And this is the fourth and final layout that I'm going to be creating before we move on to a new kit that I'm really excited about next week. So here I am putting that photo in the middle of the mat, and the reason I'm doing all this with no background on there is because I had done a mixed media background using my cut file as a mask stencil, and I end up deciding that I don't like it and don't end up using it anyway. But right now I'm letting that dry and I'm playing with my photo mat instead. So I've pulled out that Carpe Diem ephemera pack, and I am looking through all the little bits and pieces of what I have left to try and find things that I can frame around my photo. So I've taken that little banner on the bottom that says my fave. I have the I Love Friday, love, that arrow, and well, that was fun. And that well, that was fun was actually going to serve as my title on this layout. So like I said, this is going to be a quick and simple layout. There isn't a whole lot to it. I didn't have a whole ton of materials left, and I was really having a hard time working with the things that I had left in the kit. So I ended up with something that was a little more simple than what I would usually do, and I actually think it's really cute. It just is a more simple look. So right now I'm adding all of those different little pieces of ephemera around the photo itself, and making sure that I have that visual triangle kind of going on around my daughter in the picture. And then I'm going to pull out those 7 paper chipboard hearts, and I'm going to add one where it says I Love Friday, and then I'm going to add 2 up there by the love, a big one and a little one, and then same thing in the bottom cluster, a larger one and a smaller one. And that's going to do it for that part. So now I've pulled that pattern background that I had back out again, and I have decided that I just really don't like it. So I try adding washi, I try a few different things, I'm trying to make myself like it, and I am just like, nope, not working. So I pull the top layer off, and this is like a series of horrible events that you're going to witness right here. And I pull out the mask that I had started with, and I was like, hey, this kind of looks cool with the black showing through, and that might work better. So let's try that. So I'm pulling off these little bits and pieces where I have added on here because I'm trying to save this black background piece. And then I go ahead and add this cut file that is actually a cut file that I really love. I just could not make it work on this layout for some reason. So I add that to the background. And I'm like, hey, this is working all right. No. I do not end up liking this either. But I spend a whole lot of time trying to convince myself that I am going to like how this is turning out. And so I had originally started with something completely different as well, where I had these washi tape circles. So I went ahead, I cut those out, I tried to make it work, and as you will see, everything went away except a new piece of black paper. So I took the black paper and cut it down to 11 by 11 and mounted it on a piece of white cardstock. And then I added some of my washi tape in the top left and the bottom right corners. And now I'm just adding one more piece to that photo mat to give it some more dimension. And so I'm liking how this is looking a lot better. I'm trying to see if I want any of the stickers, which I don't. And there I had a little piece of adhesive that was left over, so I'm getting rid of that. And I decided that I like this, but it's not quite what I want. It's still a little bit too plain. So I'm trying the chipboard hearts, and I'm not going to be happy with that either. So I pull out my baker's twine, and I separate out the white and the black. And so what I do is I create this zigzag pattern. So I've taken the baker's twine and threaded it with a bunch of the sequins and created this kind of banner throughout the layout. And I actually really like the look that that creates. And then I'm going to mount my photo cluster there on a piece of fun foam and add that into the middle. And I'm going to play around a little bit with the placement, but this is going to pretty much do it for this layout. And although it's really simple, adding that baker's twine threaded with the sequins in the background really added some pop and something a little bit different to this layout. So it was super quick and easy, which I do like to show you guys how to do quick and easy sometimes. And it's pretty simple. It used up a lot of the kit materials and it turned out really cute in the end. So I'm actually really happy with the final product. I do hope you will check out Felicia, Hannah, and Megan's videos and also come back next week to see the new kits that we have created and see what we're going to create. Happy crafting, guys. Bye.